Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for September. Hope everybody's doing well. I do want to take just a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Taurus out there. So take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. You can also check your other signs and placements and see if your messages might lie there. Keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so these events may not be occurring right now, but they will occur in the next few weeks. Also, Taurus, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, what would you like Taurus to know for the month of September? All right, we are starting out with the Three of Wands reversed. It is crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. So you could be waiting for a large sum of money. You might be a little bit impatient. If not money, you might be waiting for a stable new beginning here. But I definitely see there's a sense of impatience with regard to this. Now, in the recent past, we have Justice in the reverse, sign of Libra. It shows me that you feel as if you've been wronged, as if you've been treated unjustly in the past. So coming out as the underlying reason for this reading, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is likely regarding love. There does seem to be some holding back with regard to love. So I do feel like you're wistful. There's a sense of, I don't want to say urgency, but it's like you're tired of waiting. So what's on your mind? We have the Eight of Pentacles. You could be thinking about working something out and having this new beginning, or you could just be very much working hard, or both. You are looking at the details of a situation, though. I do see that. All right, so what's coming in September is the Ace of Wands. That's a brand new, passionate beginning. Interesting. How you're showing up is the Emperor in the reverse. You may be trying to control the situation. This could cause you to be a little bit over controlling. Some of you guys could be, you could be like small business owners or have a side hustle, or you could be like an officer or a high-level manager. Business, regardless, may not be going the way you want it to. But there's a sense that you need to gain control of the situation here. You may feel that things have spun out of control. Let me see the energy coming towards you, Taurus. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody who is feeling very rejected, feeling abandoned. This person could be having financial problems as well. Let's see what Spirit's advice. Four of Pentacles. Spirit is saying there's a situation that you may be holding on to. There's also something to do with you being very guarded here, especially if there's finances involved in this and you're working really hard. There's a sense of you having to really watch your money as well. So let me see your outcome at the end of September. Ten of Pentacles reversed. So there's something to do with family. There could be problems within family. I am seeing that there has been some sort of financial loss, but don't panic because, you know, you are going to be getting clarification on this. And we do see, you know, stability coming in or a large sum of money perhaps. So don't panic. There's something to do with something ending that is long-term. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. I am hearing the time for indecision is over. This is underlying energy, and this tells me that there's a decision that's being made here or needs to be made. It's a time to be decisive. So let's clarify, Taurus. Spirit wants the Three of Wands in the reverse. Why is it? Okay, yeah, so you're stuck. There's some stuck energy here. You're wanting to move forward from feeling like there's been a sense of injustice or that you've been treated wrong. You're impatient to move forward, but for some reason you're unable to. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? I I can tell you that the cards feel very heavy, very heavy. All right, so the Sun. You have to get clarity in order to have a new beginning. Or for some of you, you know, you've been waiting for a large sum of money to come in, and it's going to, because I see you being very happy here. Let's look at the past. Why is Justice in reverse? All right, again, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, that's double the energy there, and the Star card. So you've been disappointed in love. You feel like you had a wish fulfillment with regard to love that was not granted. And this is what's causing you to kind of resist or pull your energy back. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here for Taurus? It has to do with an ending. Yeah. So you're hesitant. You're hesitant in love. It's like you want to move forward from this experience, but you're kind of feeling stalled, like you can't. But there is some sort of new beginning that's coming that's going to make you very happy. So let's see what's on your mind. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, you might be feeling powerless with regard to money. You could be working very hard, but there's a sense here of powerlessness, of being defeated. And there's something you need to look at with regard to that. So let's look at September for you, Taurus. Spirit, show me September for Taurus. Show me September for Taurus. Show me September for Taurus. All right, let's see what we've got. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Now, that's the energy coming towards you. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Four of Coins. Now, the Four of Coins is also in Spirit's advice. So very interesting lineup there. I do see that there is some sort of new beginning that you have either experienced or you're going to. It does look like it's something very passion-based. And I'm seeing in the beginning of September, you may feel that this new beginning is going to end all of your problems. However, I do feel that it's going to lead to more feelings of loss or more feelings of rejection here. I do see this person coming back into your energy in the first week of September, the energy that is approaching you. So we'll definitely clarify that. And I see you being very concerned, very worried about this, up in your head, really doing a lot of overthinking. Now, this could be somebody that, you know, has felt rejected by you, and you may want to resolve the problems with this person, but you're really up in your head overthinking it as to how to go about doing that. There's a sense here that you know that this person has felt rejected and abandoned. I do see you in the second week of September wanting to resolve this with this person, wanting to have learned from it, not, you know, doing more thinking than talking, though. There's a sense here that there's, it's been an inconsistent connection here, in and out. And there's also been some arguments, some untruths. So all of this is affecting this connection. If there have been, if somebody has been a bit of a player, whether you or the other person or whoever it is that hasn't been telling the truth, I do feel like all of that is going to, it's going to be resolved. This would be somebody that you haven't been talking to. somebody that you, and I don't see you really talking to this person in the middle of the month either. I do see you thinking about this person a lot. I do see you wanting to resolve problems, but not really approaching to do so. You could be avoiding an argument. You could be, you know, avoiding somebody that you think is a player, or you could be just avoiding them because you're not ready to talk to them. I do see in the third week, though, that you are slowly beginning to move forward. And I feel like you're moving towards that person that is in your energy here. Now, there is a sense here that one of you has not really appreciated what the other brought to the table. So this could be the injustice that I'm seeing. There's a sense of you may be being very focused on the past, looking at the past and not seeing the love that is in sight. So be careful of that, because it will lead to sadness. Because I'm definitely seeing there's love around you, but you're not recognizing it. You're not seeing it. It's behind you here. You are slowly moving forward, though, and I do feel that you're kind of, what's holding you up a little bit is your lack of communication and really focusing on the past. It looks like an ending in love. I'm seeing that in the fourth week, you're holding on to a lot of sadness. And you have to understand, Taurus, that the sadness has been brought to you in order to learn lessons. And I do feel like you're trying to learn those lessons. So there's a lot of lessons being learned here in the fourth week. Your money is moving a little bit slower this month than you would like to see. This could be, you could experience a loss in the beginning of the month. It will start to move. It'll start to come a little bit more towards you by the third week. However, it's moving much slower than you had hoped for. Again, there's lessons to be learned there. I do see also by the end of the month, you're very guarded here. You're very guarded. You're holding on to something. It could be a grudge. It could be something that has happened here in the past. And I do feel like you're very guarded. There is love, though, that you're not recognizing by the end of the month. It's like you can't see it because you're too immersed in the past. And for some of you, possibly in a third-party situation. So let me see how you're showing up. Spirit, show me how Taurus is showing up in this reading. Show me how Taurus is showing up. All right, so we have Queen of Pentacles. We have the Six of Coins reversed, and we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So you feel like there's a situation that is going on that is unstable. I definitely feel like, again, I see you very focused, especially at the end of the month, on a situation. It could have been a marriage, or it could have been a long-term connection that has ended. There's something you're holding on to, and it's keeping you very guarded. You may feel like you have to, in the beginning of the month, that you have to, really take care of your own money and your own finances. Your money's not balanced, so you're working very hard. I definitely see that. And there's a sense of worry. There's a sense of concern. So be really careful with your money this month, Taurus. I definitely see you working hard, focusing on your work, trying to bring it back into balance here. I am seeing that you might be a little bit over controlling in some of these situations. So be very careful, particularly with regard to somebody that you feel is a life partner to you. I am seeing that there's a sense of not giving in a situation that has ended. So be careful with that. Be careful. Let's look at the energy coming towards you. Show me this energy coming towards Taurus. Now, this is somebody who feels abandoned. They feel rejected. I don't know if it's by you or in another situation, but there's definitely a sense of abandonment here. Okay, so we have Temperance, could be a Sagittarius. We have the Seven of Cups reversed, and we have the Three of Coins. So the person that's coming towards you is healing. They're healing. They kind of feel like they're out of options here. This is somebody that is willing to give you unconditional love, though, and this is somebody who feels that there is a soul contract between the two of you. So they want to heal this connection, but their dominant energy is feeling rejected and feeling abandoned here. So I do feel like this is somebody who definitely wants to work together with you. They have unconditional love for you. They're still hopeful. This is someone who also feels that they are being guided, you know, in this connection to fulfill a contract. So let me see Spirit's advice, because Spirit's going to advise you about what it is that you're holding on to. So show me Spirit's advice. Okay. You're holding on to pain. Three of Swords. For some of you, possibly a third-party situation. Page of Swords reversed. And the Ten of Swords reversed. So you're holding on to pain. You're holding on perhaps to not knowing what's going to happen. A sense of feeling betrayed here. For some of you, there's been some third-party energy, and you may want to repair, or Spirit is saying that it can be repaired, but you don't know if that's the case. You don't know if that's true. There's an indication here that you're holding on to a third-party energy that you don't know. You don't know if this can be repaired. You're holding on to pain. And this is what's keeping you from expressing the love that you have towards someone. So you're holding on to pain and a sense of not knowing what's going to happen. Yeah, there's someone that you have not been speaking to, and I see that really clearly in the middle of the month, that you may want to repair things with. Somebody who may feel betrayed, or you may feel betrayed by them. But this is what you need to work on releasing and letting go of, and because this is causing a lot of sadness for you, Taurus. Yeah, it's causing a lot of sadness. So let's look at your outcome. There's a toxic element to this that needs to be released. So let's look at your outcome, Taurus. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Ten of Cups reversed. So at the end of the month, I do see, again, you need to be very careful with your money, because I do see some financial losses. I see you working very hard, but your money's not balanced. You may be waiting for your money to come in. I do see towards the third week or so that your money is going to start slowly trickling in, but it is very slow. So it's slower than what you want or had hoped for. I do see that happening. So there's also something you're waiting for here. Some of you ended a relationship. That would be with this person that is feeling rejected in order to move towards a third party. And this has brought you nothing but pain. And you're holding on to all of this. You're feeling, it's almost like you feel betrayed by this third party, because this third party is bringing you unhappiness. So it's like you're waiting for your happiness here. So the key to this, Taurus, will be for you to release and let go of what you're holding on to. And you're holding on to pain. You're also holding on to a third party. So the key for you is to release this if you're waiting for, and by the way, this third party could be costing you financially as well in some manner. But if you want that Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Coins is known as the everything card, that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for someone who's going to come in and bring everything. It's going to take action from you, and it's going to mean that you're going to have to stop waiting and start taking action. it's this waiting energy that's bringing about the unhappiness. It's you holding on to this pain. So the everything card is having the money, having this stability, being surrounded by family and friends. This is what you're waiting for. But there's action that has to be taken. And I do see you taking action. I see you kind of spurring yourself and moving forward. But you've got to release this toxic energy that you're holding on to, because it definitely is bringing unhappiness to you. And I see that in 3 different places. So bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. This is underlying energy. And this is having a very truthful conversation. It's about making the decision to release and let go and cut things out of your life that you no longer need, that are not, serving you. So, you have to take some action here. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card and we'll see if there's further guidance. Spirit, I am pulling for Taurus. You have number 36. That condenses to a 9, and it means that you're very close to seeing things more clearly. Whatever it is that your fear of the unknown, your third eye is opening, basically. It's called the Seeker, and it's all about, release, which obviously you need to do, and the all-seeing eye. It's talking about, could you surrender just a little bit more? So let's read that. Give me just a second. All right, so your affirmation is, I surrender to the divine. The third eye does not look in order to see. Instead, it feels and knows. It is the most mystical of all spiritual symbols and is the seeker of our world, the part of us that brings us to higher understandings and connects us with the divine, if we allow it to. The seeker archetype is the cloaked being who can travel between realms, the one who uncovers universal magic and mysteries, the finder of Atlantis in the sea, the opener of ancient books even when the world tells them not to. They travel to forbidden and uncharted lands when others are too fearful to do so. Ironically, our own human nature and our own 2 eyes can often get in the way of our seeking. Part of learning is to see with our third eye is actually to close our own, to get out of our way of boxed-in thinking, rationalizing, and over-analyzing. Reason and logic are not what carry us to magical realms. It is surrendering to spirit and quieting our mind so that we can open up to the mysterious. The one who learns to see does it by using their third eye connection with spirit. Notice that the goddess in the artwork is crying. She cries tears of awe and wonder at what she is seeing. Her third eye, wide open and looking toward the heavens, is symbolic of the heightened understandings and awakenings we are capable of receiving. A release, the tears flowing downwards, allows for the rise, the third eye seeing upwards. Observe how the goddess becomes the horizon. She is the rising sun with a renewed sense of optimism for life. The sun is within her mouth, as though she will speak, express, or sing about her powerful experience. That surrendering and releasing, rather than controlling and consuming, was how she achieved it. And she now asks you, could you surrender just a little bit more? Wow, that's powerful, Taurus. So you may want to, look at what it is that you're holding on to, because it appears that it's bringing you pain. It's bringing you heartache. So allow yourself to release and to let that go. And when you do that, also really try to focus on spiritual matters and opening up that third eye and seeing, and not even seeing, but feeling things as they really are, not as they appear to be. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Taurus. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your weekly readings, namaste.